friends, I got my freaking Ballpit PR today. This is the Halloween drop, starting with, of course, the gel polish collection. It's Beetlejuice themed. It's called Nails for the Recently Deceased. It is so amazing. There are 10 colors, and of course there is the limited edition shade. It's called Nightmare Fuel. It's like a holographic black. Oh my gosh. Fantasy Clay is dropping with this whole Halloween launch. I'm so excited. And another thing, full cover tips for toes. So I'm definitely going to do some fun press on toes. I'm excited about that. Oh, I just realized the back of this is checkered. This is so fun. This is so freaking fun. Let's get into it. We have to start this video out by appreciating the packaging. Wow, wow, wow. The attention to detail is just so telling of how much effort they put into their products. I really love that it's just like the book, even with the binding, it's distressed and just so perfect. The luminescence is crazy. I think that's why my camera looks like this right now. Even my camera was like, what the heck is going on? I thought that was a hair on the box, but I think it's just scratched. But to be honest, it just adds to the vibe. It's really cool because it's freaking bats, first of all. Second of all, they designed these themselves. So telling of how much care they put into these products. The shift in the clouds, the nails, the ball pit seal. By the way, it's a magnet, so it snaps shut. Even the color swatch card is so thoughtful. I really love that it looks folded, and on the back there is this checkerboard. I really love that. It's kind of hurting my eyes in this video, but it looks like Vans and I love that. But just all of the little details, even the spider, like his little leg, it has the thread wrapped around it. It's so cute. You can tell that they put their whole heart into this, and I'm so proud of them. They did such a good job. Here are the gel polish colors in the collection. I wanted to just go ahead and show them at the beginning of the video just so you know what we're getting into. I'm going to break down all of the shades and then do like comparisons as we go, because some of them seem a little bit familiar, but once you like compare them to the other ones, it's not so. And then also some of them are interactive. They're memory gels, so I wanted to show you how to use that. And then there's a cat eye in there too, and I just wanted to show how I manipulate the cat eye. This is the limited edition Nightmare Fuel gel polish color. It is sold separately, so make sure on launch day to grab that because it will not come with the collection. Also launching with the Halloween collection is Fantasy Clay, and I will not be talking too much about this in this video because I don't have a lot of experience sculpting, and I don't really want to talk about something I don't know what I'm talking about. But this one looks like vanilla bean ice cream, but I will be practicing a lot and then I'll make a video later. So let's get into these colors. I really love this one. It's called Blood Moon. It is a red, deep red jelly, almost black red. It has all different shapes and sizes of glitters in it, and you can see here what I'm talking about with that deep red jelly. I will say throughout this video I stopped recording like this just because it felt like it was hard to focus. I even like grabbed a paper towel to try to focus it, and then I was like, girl, we can't keep doing this. This is crazy. So I just wanted to let y'all know that after the orange one, I realized let's not do that anymore. But anyway, yes, so Blood Moon, like I said, it is a dark red jelly base with all sorts of different sizes of red glitter. It reminds me of the Wizard of Oz, the ruby red slippers. It's so freaking dimensional. Like, it really, whenever you put a matte top coat on it, it looks like it has black in there. I really love this color, and for some reason whenever I was swatching it, I thought, oh, it kind of looks like Hex Girl. But then whenever I show the comparison, you'll see it looks nothing like Hex Girl. I don't know why I thought that. And here is the very humbling experience where I realized, yeah, no. I mean, maybe they're cousins, but they're definitely not sisters. Next up is Candy Corn. It is like a vintage Halloween orange with reflective glitters in it. I love vintage Halloween. That is my favorite Halloween aesthetic, and I would have never thought to put reflective glitters in such a color, but I'm so glad that it happened. Again, with the paper towel. Like, why? What was I thinking? I was like, yeah, this is what the people want to see. But yeah, I really love this color so much. And again, I did not continue recording like this. I don't know what I was thinking. Up next, we have my favorite color in the whole world. I do want to say, I hate saying what my favorite color is. When people ask, what's your favorite color? I hate saying like, oh, because I don't want to hurt the rest of the color's feelings, but I love this type of yellow. It makes me feel like warm days and cool nights, like a true Texas fall. It makes me feel so folly. I don't know. I love this Dijon yellow color. It's so good. Just makes me feel something. And of course, it has that iconic ball pit consistency, the creaminess. Same thing with this one. Undead, as soon as I saw it, I thought this is BMO flavored. And I thought that originally with Peace and Love from the Flower Power collection, which I will do a comparison, of course. But whenever I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, this is BMO. It's also Miss Argentina, you know, and I just think that's so fitting for a Beetlejuice gel polish collection. Here is the comparison of Undead to Peace and Love. You can see that they are in fact not the same. I was like, man, that is so similar. But then once you compare them side by side, you're like, oh no, it's not the same. Haunted Mist is next, and this is so special because, as you may have realized, this is the first cat eye of the Ballpit collection. Like, she's never made a cat eye, and I'm so excited because this is the perfect first one. It is a water cat eye, so it doesn't have a base color. I mean, I guess if it does, it's like a very diluted black, and you'll see that whenever I start applying the magnet to it. I wanted to, okay, so just letting y'all know, it does go out of focus whenever I'm using the magnet, but I wanted to make sure that for people who struggle with using the magnet in cat eyes, they saw the entire process. Even if it is hard to see, they can at least see the direction that I'm going, because I know a lot of people struggle, and I really want to I really want people to not give up, because a lot of people just go for the plain line whenever using cat eyes, because it just seems so hard to master the magic of cat eye. Like, it just seems like a mythical creature, and I just want to show you have to just keep manipulating it, and it eventually will go into place, especially with these long stilettos, you know, a super high curve. There's so many things that can make it hard to use, but just keep going and keep trying. This is how I do it, and I really hope that this helps, even if it's out of focus, and I really am so sorry about that. And here is Haunted Mist, just by itself, no magnet. This is 2 coats, glossy on the bottom, matte on the top. I love it just by itself, but of course you can't mention a cat eye without showing the magnet. Spoiled Rotten is so special to me too. It's a jelly. It's my favorite type of jelly, which is, I love jellies that are not like candy colored jellies. Like, this is a very deep forest green, and it has chunky reflective glitters in it, which is so unique. The combination is so unexpected, and I really love it. It's so magical. Okay, Apocalypse. This one is my favorite in the entire collection. Actually, I think it might be my favorite Ballpit color ever, because just wait until you see. So first of all, it's transparent a little bit, you know, and then whenever you see me put it down in just a second, you'll see. So you see that at the bottom, like, it's black, but then over the press-on stand where the black background is, you can see the blue shift. Okay, it might seem a little bit boring just as it is, but it's a memory gel polish, so it's interactive, and as you disturb the polish with brush strokes, basically it's just recording all of your brush strokes, and you can make these little ripples. And later on in this video, I break down all of these interactive colors, the cat eyes, the memory gels, all of that, and you will see why this is my favorite color. It looks a little crazy right now, but just trust that I will show you. Oh my goodness, it is so magical. Here it is, just plain with glossy on the bottom, matte on the top. It really is a beautiful color just by itself. It's so deep. I can't wait for y'all to see it. But next is Witching Hour. It's another memory gel. It is, it doesn't have a base color like the Apocalypse one did. This is just a clear purple jelly memory gel. I am not gonna lie to you, I was a little bit underwhelmed and kind of confused as to why they would put this color in such an epic collection because it just felt so underwhelming. I mean, it's beautiful. We all know that I love purple and everything, but it just felt so boring. I mean this so nicely, like as nice as I can put it. It just felt so boring. But they know what they're doing, and later on in the video you will see, but see what I'm saying? Like, it's just a clear base, there's nothing going on with it. And then whenever I disturbed it with the brush, nothing was happening. I was like, what is going on here? But anyway, like I said, later on in the video you will see we cracked the code. We figured out why it's iconic. It is so amazing. I just had to trust the process, and I didn't take my own advice because I was like, what is this doing in this collection? Here it is just by itself, glossy on the bottom, matte on the top. To me, it's giving 90s Halloween more than like vintage Halloween. And here it is compared to Midnight Spell that was in the Love Potion collection. That is my favorite collection. That is still my favorite collection. Love that entire thing. But anyway, yeah, so it's very similar to that. I just wanted to show you that comparison. Here is, it's showtime. This is another vintage Halloween color with the reflective glitters in it. These are the little micro glitters like we saw in Candy Corn. Yeah, I really love this color. It looks good glossy, it looks good matte, it looks good with the flash, it looks good in the dark. It's just a good color, and oh man. This is the limited edition color. It's called Nightmare Fuel. It is a transparent black base with holographic micro glitters. With 2 coats, it's no longer transparent. I mean, I think if you held it up to the light, it probably would still be, I don't know. But whenever it's matte, it looks like cast iron. It's so cool. Like it's almost like the holographic goes away and it's like cast iron. You'll just see. I noticed that it's a little bit similar to a Nails by Dev polish that is Naughty List from the some Christmas collection, can't remember what it's called. But Naughty List is my favorite Nails by Dev gel polish color. I use it in so many sets, so I was really excited to get this version, the Nightmare Fuel version, because it is more transparent. The Naughty List is definitely more opaque and the glitters are more chunky. So with Nightmare Fuel, the transparency and the finer glitters, the distribution of everything just seems to flow a little bit better, if that makes sense. Which doesn't really matter if you're just using it as a background color, but if you want to do anything else with it, like this ombre, I find that it is so much easier to ombre. I'm sorry, I'm just getting so excited because I really love that color, but now I can ombre it like effectively, and I'm so excited about it. Look! Here is where I start playing with the cat eye, doing different combinations. So first I started with the Spoiled Rotten color, and then I did black, I did brown, and then I did a like a burnt umber color. yeah, so I'm just gonna let the video play, but this is just all different types of combinations, different versions of cat eyes, that, and maybe you can see different things that you can do with the wand. So yeah, if you struggle with cat eye, this is a really good little tidbit. I kind of tried to like mess it up a whole lot so that I could show that the other end of the S magnet is kind of like an Etch-a-Sketch erase situation. I did a horrible job of showing that on here now that I'm watching it again, but it completely erases everything. It pushes everything to the side, and I just feel like that's important to mention. And again, I just want to reiterate, I'm showing this whole process so that you can see I see so many times whenever I upload videos of me doing cat eyes, I will get DMs of people asking, how did you do that? Like, I want to give up whenever I do cat eyes. And this is showing that you can mess it up as much as possible. You don't need to reach back in and start all over, which that is an option. You can just go back in your polish bottle, reapply it, it'll reset it all, but you can reset it with the magnet. Just because you've messed it up it's not the end of the world. Also, I forgot that I did this, but I put the Haunted Mist cat eye on top of Evil Eye, and it is so fun. It's giving swamp, and I love that. Here are all of the cat eyes glossy, and then of course I have to show you them matte. They deserve their own moment in this video because the matte is something so magical. Let me tell you something. I love fur gel polishes. I have a whole collection separate from Ballpit, and I love it so much. There's so many different colors, and so I wanted to apply that same logic to the Ballpit monster fur. So I started off with this white. I was like, this is awful. And so then I was like, oh, I know, because ombre makes everything better. I ombre'd it. I was like, this is somehow more cursed. I love it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I love it, but I also hate it. I tried it with the greens to give like a Grinch vibe. It wasn't, no. And then I did actually really like this one on top of Evil Eye. It was giving me Hogwarts vibes, like Gryffindor, and then this one was it's Sully, like it's straight up Sully, and it just needs like a purple. Wait, what color is Sully? Hold on. Anyway, I do really like this color, but this was an experiment that did not need to happen. I did it over shading gel. Nobody knows why. Nobody asked for that. I did over seance. I did over black. Like, why? Sometimes I did it over Field of Flowers. Like, I'm pretty sure that it's a crime. Field of Flowers with fur on top of it. Look at this. What what was I thinking? Anyway, I really do like the Evil Eye one, and I do really like the Undead one. It's giving Sully. I don't actually know what color Sully is, but I feel like it's that color. And then I also did it on top of Ghoul's Night Out, which is from last year's Halloween collection. It's giving Fuzzy Lumpkins, and I love that. This is where I redeemed myself. So I did Apocalypse, that blue memory gel from earlier. I did that over black, and wow, 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 wow. I just watched this. This is going to be studied by professionals. Archaeologists will find this nail, this swatch nail, thousands of years from now, and they will be like, what were they doing in 2024? They were actually in the future. This is by far the coolest thing I've ever seen with my eyeballs. I can't wait for y'all to get this. This is another... Okay, just chill out for a second. Hold on. Glacier Girl is another memory gel. It's white, obviously. And then I mixed it with the freaking Apocalypse one, and I'm going to show like the whole entire process, just because I feel like, again, it's important to see how long it took me, everything that like went into it. Just wait for the end result, because it is so stunning. I should say that middle one right there, I did platinum card, which is like a silver base. I did silver, and then I just swirled Apocalypse on top of that, and this is what they look like, glossy. Just, I need you to be sitting down for whenever the matte comes on screen, because there's nothing I can do to prepare you for this. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Would you just look at it? I want to do a whole set with this, and then I want to add Evil Eye into it, because I feel like that yellow would oof. So this is where I think Witching Hour has really redeemed herself. And again, it's fine by itself. I was just a little bit underwhelmed. But look at it over black. It is the most flawless purple chrome in existence. And then I also disrupted it a bit, and it gave like this corrugated metal, like Rust-Oleum, or what is Rust-Oleum? That's like a spray paint stuff. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm really overwhelmed right now because the memory gel has taken over all of my brain. I'm just gonna let y'all watch. I'm so sorry, I'm rambling again, but it's so good. I love this color now. Look, I put it over Field of Flowers. I don't know. I was just trying to make Field of Flowers work with something. I know there is a missing piece somewhere in there. Field of Flowers needs to be worked into this collection. I just know, like, there's gotta be something spooky about Field of Flowers, so we can be like, tiptoe through the window. Yeah, I really like how this came out. This is like the disrupted one. I want to try it just plain and like ombre into black. I feel like that would be super sick. You know, I got through this whole entire video. I was about to upload it and I realized I never showed y'all monster fur. What the heck is wrong with me? This is the star of the show. What the heck? So anyway, here it is. It's like a clear grayish blue murky base with little pieces of black nylon in it. I really love it. It's so cool. Or maybe it's like a dark gray nylon, but I really love this stuff. I tried, like you saw in the video, I tried to make it work with like other things, and I think I just need to, I really want to try it with a red, like a Lifeguard Crush. I think it would be really cool with that. I just need to try it with other things. I picked the worst things to try it with. But anywho, this is monster fur and all its glory. It's beautiful matte. It's beautiful glossy. I cannot wait to see what y'all do with this one. Another part of this launch is the Toe Slayer full covered tips for your toes. I'm really excited about this. They're very flexible. I really like them. I have a really good idea for for launch day, so stay tuned for that. I don't really know what else to say. I mean, they're freaking full cover tips for your toes. What else do you want me to say? Jeez. Oh yeah, and they're pre-etched. That's what else I could say. Last but certainly not least is the Fantasy Clay. I like that it's one twist, open and shut. You just twist it once and it's open, twist it once and it's shut. Really love that. I don't know why, I just like that. So I don't use stuff like this often, so I don't actually know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but I work with polygel a lot, so I'm assuming it's like that. I don't know. I literally don't know what I'm doing. I'm just scooping and hoping for the best. In all the art classes that I took, I was always really freaking good. Like, sculpting was my best work. So I know how to sculpt. I just don't know how to use this product. So it's like, why am I making this video right now? I don't know. But I feel like it's a crime to not include it in the video. Also, the brush that I'm using right now, it's so dirty. Like, there's stuff all in it, and I'm using a white clay. There's just a lot to be questioned right now. But I decided I wanted to try to sculpt a piece of popcorn because I have this idea so part of my content schedule, I'm doing Clown Week. At the last week of September is Clown Week. And so, is that next week? Oh my gosh, that's next week. So, I want to do, one of the days I want to do Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And I was thinking of using the limited edition color Nightmare Fuel. I want to use that as the background and then sculpt some 3D popcorn all over it. Like, one hand all sculpted 3D popcorn maybe, and then the other hand the clown. I don't know. I haven't fully decided the thing, but I definitely want to incorporate 3D popcorn and that Nightmare Fuel gel polish, just because it just makes sense. You know, we used to have this DVD of Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and it was like holographic and black, and it had the cotton candy on there, it had the evil popcorn. So I just really want to recreate that. I'm gonna try to Google an image of that DVD. I'm rambling again. Here I am struggling. It's just this whole thing. So yeah, Fantasy Clay. Can't wait to see what y'all do with it. Do you see the vibes? See what I'm talking about? Like freaking holographic rainbow, some popcorn. It kind of looks like a tooth. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Launch is this Friday at 8 p.m. EST. I cannot wait to see what everybody makes with this. And don't forget to use code GOTHGIRL at checkout to save and support. Thank you guys so much. See you in the next video.